Hey, welcome back to Hugs and Honey. Good to see you today. So have you ever had a dream that you felt was so big that there was no way that you would possibly be able to achieve it? Have you? Have you ever dared dream so big? Well, if you have, and you do have a goal, like you want to be in the NBA someday, or you want to be the president of the United States, or you want to own your own company, or something like that, whatever it may be, I have a few steps for you on how you can take your dream and make it a reality. So the first step to help you make your dream into a reality is to write your goal down. To write that huge, massive, insane, like you feel like you can never ever achieve it and accomplish it, write it down. Because when it comes out of your brain and your mind and your thoughts and you see it on paper, it starts to become a reality. It starts to create this focus of your energy and your mind and basically like your whole life towards this goal. Now, I want you to write your goal down 2 times every single day, in the morning and at night, okay? And you'll get really good at it really fast. Just write it down, whatever it is. I want to be in the NBA. I'll just use that as the example for today. So write your goal down 2 times a day. And then think about, why is this goal? This is step number 2. Why is this goal important to you? Why do you want to achieve this goal? Why do you want to accomplish this goal? What about this goal, if you were to achieve it, would change your life? So think about that. This is your why. This is when you attach your why to the goal, that means that it's harder to quit. It's harder to give up because you feel passionate about your goal. You understand why this goal is important to you. Okay, and so therefore it is incentivizing to you to stick with it because it's not going to be easy to accomplish this goal, right? So just knowing why you're doing it will help you when times get hard. The third step is to create small targets, so little mini goals inside of this big goal. Like I would say, what is the first thing, the number one thing that you could do to accomplish your goal? And to kind of section it out into like little bite-sized pieces, like little breadcrumbs along the trail of targets, of accomplishments that you can have as you are walking the path towards your goal. Okay, so that way you can, feel accomplished, because it's important to feel like you are making some headway, that you are moving towards your goals. So if you create these little mini goals that you can achieve, that you do achieve, then you can see your progress. So that kind of leads into, this is the 4th step. Track it on a piece of paper. So track your progress. Create a chart or a graph or a matrix or something where you can see that you did this many free throws, every single day, or, you did, you ran, or you did sprints, or you did suicides, or whatever it is that you did to prepare yourself so that you can position yourself to keep walking forwards towards your goal. Okay, so number 5 is to check your attitude, right? So it all starts with attitude. I didn't really want to start there, but really that is the secret, is in your attitude and how you feel about this goal. And in how you feel about when you don't achieve certain aspects of your goal. So like certain targets you may not achieve, and that is okay. And I want you to be really comfortable and familiar with this idea of failing. Okay, so I want you to try to fail. I want you to do it so many times that you're counting the number of fails, because eventually the number of fails will lead to successes, okay? Because you're not going to actually fail every time. But if you try to fail, at least you're trying. At least you are taking action and you are doing something, and you are getting better. You are still improving, even if you're not successful right then. So strive to fail. I know it sounds like really crazy, a really weird way to think about it, but if you're doing that, that means you're getting a lot of practice. You're getting, like scientists and stuff, they don't make discoveries the first time they try, right? They're in the lab, they're failing and they're failing and they're failing nonstop to prove their thesis, to prove what they're trying to prove. But all along the way, they are keeping track, they are keeping record of what worked and what didn't work, so that the next one, they take a little bit of what worked or a lot of what worked and maybe combined it with what worked the time before. And then you have this compilation, this group of things that worked. And so that's what will happen in your life as you start to walk towards your goals, is that, especially if you just try really hard, just try to fail. And it also allows you to not feel bad, about failing, because we can really get down on ourselves and feel frustrated that we are a failure. And so if we're a failure, we don't feel confident. And if we don't feel confident, we don't walk forward and still strive towards our goals, right? We quit, we give up, we say we can't do it, we're not smart enough, we're not athletic enough, we're not good enough, whatever message we're telling ourselves, that just is not true, right? It's not true. You are good enough. You just have to work at it, right? Like, you're not born perfect. You're not born, an NBA player. I mean, how many times does Steph Curry shoot 3 free throws and 3-pointers? Like, how many times has he failed? How many times has that ball not gone in the basket, right? He only is able to know his sweet spot because of all the other times that it wasn't his sweet spot, right? So once he knows his sweet spot, he's like, oh yeah, there it is. But he knows when it's not also. And that comes from his failures. So we got to get our attitude in check. Okay, so here are the 5 things to do to turn your dream into a reality. Write your goal down twice a day so you can see it on paper, it becomes real. Second thing, why is that goal important to you? Write that down too. Why is this important to me? So that way you have some attachment, some emotional attachment towards it, and that will keep you going when you feel down and when it's hard. Number 3, create small targets, little targets, daily targets that are achievable, that are little successes along the way of your road to your massive goal. Number 4, track it on a piece of paper, write it down, chart it out, graph it out so you can actually see what is happening, and you can look at that and you can say, hey, when I did this happened, so I'm going to continue doing this. Okay, it's really great to see your accomplishments. And then number 5, check your attitude. Just check it. Strive to fail. Sounds crazy, I know, but just the more you try, the better you get. So like, subscribe, comment, and share. Share this with your friends. They definitely need to know about this. All right, guys? And tell me, what are your goals? Why are they important to you? Tell me how you're feeling about this and what you're doing to make your goals and your dreams become a reality. I see you, I hear you, I'm here for you, and I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.